I'm Simon Boxall, in for Donna Bush with your CIGTV News Brief on this Wednesday. We begin with the latest community update on COVID-19 from the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. John Lee.
There have been 1,752 PCR tests run at the various labs across the islands. This really is an incredibly huge number of tests for our small islands, and I thank very much all of the staff who've been working flat out through the early hours of the morning in order to return these results. Of those tests, there are 9 positive community tests, which include 7 children from the Georgetown Primary School and 2 positive tests in travellers. Just to give you a breakdown of these results a little bit more, you'll recall that yesterday I advised in the press conference we had 1 symptomatic child attend the flu clinic from Georgetown Primary School, and then later on that afternoon I also reported 2 further asymptomatic children who'd been picked up with screening and 1 adult. Overnight we've had the additions which have led to the numbers mean that there are 5 asymptomatic children that were detected on screening at the Georgetown Primary School and 1 additional adult who is in fact related to the adult reported yesterday. This brings it to a total of 10 people we believe are related to the Georgetown Primary School outbreak. The reasons that the adults are related is that there was some interaction between one of the adults at the Georgetown Primary School around a week ago. A total of 12 households therefore have now been involved, although this remains, as far as we know, to only be 2 distinct outbreaks, one in the community that was reported last week on Wednesday and one currently from the Georgetown Primary School. From last week, the person that was admitted to hospital remains stable, slightly unwell as she was when she was admitted, but in a stable, steady state and not requiring any additional oxygen therapy in order for her to breathe on her own. As far as the Georgetown Primary School are, all of the children remain asymptomatic apart from the initial child who remains stable as well. So therefore we have 8 children in total. There are 5 from year 6, 1 from year 5 and 2 from year 4.
Remember, you can go online to gov.ky and hsa.ky for the latest information on vaccination clinic schedules, PCR test and COVID results. Also making our headlines today, Home Affairs Minister, the Honourable Bernie Bush, presented 13 firefighters with their certificates from the Institution of Fire Engineers at Central Fire Station on Wednesday morning. The officers earned their certificates earlier this year by successfully completing a 3-hour, 120-question examination for their IFE Level 2 certificate in fire science, operations and safety. The brief ceremony sparked another step on the Cayman Islands Fire Service's continuous journey of self-improvement and professional development. Speaking at the event, Mr. Bush remarked, quote, "I'm so pleased to present these professional fire and rescue certificates to these young Caymanians," end quote. Any person from industry partner companies or agencies that is interested in working with the Cayman Islands Fire Service to establish a Cayman Islands IFE branch should provide their contact details to any of the 5 community fire stations. The Cayman Islands national women's football team beat the Bahamas 2-0 in their first game held in Curaçao on Monday evening. The result means that the squad, which is competing in the CONCACAF Championships and FIFA World Cup qualifiers in Curaçao, progressed through Group B to play Anguilla this Friday. Cayman's victory was secured by striker Molly Kehoe, who blasted the goals in both halves for a nail-biting match. A positive result on Friday will qualify the women's team through to the next round. Turning to the local weather forecast, our high temperature reached 89 degrees and we had a low of 77 degrees. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers with possible thunder. Winds are from the southeast at 5 to 10 knots. Seas are slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. Isolated showers along with light southeasterly winds and slight seas are expected today. A tropical wave currently to the south of the Cayman area is expected to support some showers and possible thunder. The wave is expected to move west of the Cayman area later tonight. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman area, and these are moving towards the west-northwest. The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Tropical Depression Nicholas. This system poses no threat to the Cayman Islands. A reminder that you can find the latest on the expected weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that's it for today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Simon Boxall in for Donna Bush. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening, everyone.